Wisconsin. I mean, I'm in Illinois, but to the Midwest. Welcome
Yes,
back to the
thank
Midwest,
you.
Tanya.
Thank you.
We have all been following your adventures in Alaska, and it literally the most beautiful pictures
Oh,
that I've ever seen.
was amazing.
Like you're watching ice fall off a
I know.
glacier. Like
Yes,
incredible.
yes, we had an
Incredible.
incredible time. I'm so glad we got to go live from Alaska last week. And then
Yeah.
on Friday, I started getting a sore throat. And
Mm.
no big deal. I was taking immune booster the whole time. I was taking my probiotics. I was set. But Saturday was a long day because we disembarked at 10 a.m. And then we
Hmm.
had a trip on a bus from Whittier to Anchorage, which was like an hour and a half. That was also a beautiful drive. And then we sat at the airport from, let's say, noon until 9:20 p.m.
Oh
was
my
when we boarded
gosh.
our flight. It was an overnight flight, and I felt like I was in a sardine can. I think we were in row 11, but it was just so tight. And
Yeah.
I dozed off, and I remember waking up and I felt very nauseous. And the whole plane was dark because it was overnight flight. I had to get out of my seat so fast and run to the bathroom twice. I almost passed out 5 times, and I just could not wait to get home. I
Oh my
totally caught
gosh.
something from someone, and I've been in bed for the last 3 days.
Yeah, it's been a little quiet on your social media.
Yes,
I'm like,
yes.
she's been on this wonderful vacation and she
Ah,
just like came home and passed out for three
yeah,
days.
can't believe
Um,
it.
yeah, I was so excited to
So,
hear all about it.
yeah, I'm starting to feel better. Just congestion is about all I have left now. So, I'm on the mend.
Oh, girl.
You
Well,
got sick on the last
we're
cruise
go-
too,
oh
so
my
you get
gosh.
it.
Oh yeah. So I've only been on one cruise ever.
Yes.
As soon as we got off the cruise and we got home, I was literally sick for days. Just sick as a dog. Couldn't eat, felt dehydrated. I was just a mess.
Yes.
Just
I
super,
remember that.
super nauseous and sick. Kind of, I mean, similar thing, flu-like
Yes.
symptoms
Yes.
for days. And I was just like, what? No, never getting
Oh,
like we were just saying this. So I never want to get on a cruise again. And then and that was what, November. And then I'm
yes.
watching your videos on a cruise and I'm like, oh, I think I need to go on a cruise to
I know.
Alaska
It was
because it's so
incredible.
beautiful.
It was incredible. And we had no idea. This was so different from our November cruise because we were
Hmm.
in a suite,
Oh,
which the room was like 3 times the size of what you and I had in November. We also had some special package where, I mean, we had a concierge lounge, we had a place to eat that was called the Reserve. We were treated so amazingly, wonderfully well.
yeah.
I said, oh, okay, I can do cruises like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you get sick at the end and it kind of taints everything.
Yeah.
So, like you said, it's kind of like having a baby. Let's give it some time, and then,
You forget
I'll
about the
forget.
pain and you
Exactly.
remember all the amazing memories. And then that pain at the
Yes.
end just kind of goes away.
Yes.
And then you're like, let's have another baby.
Right.
This is how I have four. This is how I have
So
four,
you have
guys.
four.
This is how I have four. I
Exactly.
probably would have had 10 if someone would have
I
let me.
know.
And that's the problem. Go on all 10 cruises, girl.
Oh,
Just go.
that's right. That's right.
All right. So I can't wait to get back. Let's get back into our book.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
All right. The 10 key things we misunderstand about emotion. What did you
Emotions.
think of this?
Emotions. This is really good. It's really
Yeah, it
good about
is.
emotion. I have a lot of highlighting in this chapter. So,
So do I. So do I. It's basically every single of the 10
yes,
have at least one line.
exactly.
But the first one, the long-term effects of emotional abuse can be as bad, if
Hmm.
not worse, than physical abuse. And I have
Absolutely.
always stood by this.
Yes.
So physical abuse, like I feel like your body can physically heal from the wounds.
Hmm.
And emotional abuse, it's like because no one can see the wounds, no one gives you that space and comfort to heal from it.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
and no, it's not about everybody else like helping you through it or anything, but I really, really resonate with this. as you know from my own history, um, and I love that she spaces out in here, or that she words it all out in here, that emotional abuse can manifest in so many ways, not just limiting to controlling behavior, threatening behavior, degrading behavior, belittling, criticizing, shouting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't have to be the extreme amount that we sometimes see on TV or whatever in the movies. Like, sometimes if it's just someone constantly belittling and criticizing you, and I've heard so
Uh-huh.
many people with parents and such that have these parents
Yes.
that just literally belittle them over and over and over again, to the point that it just breaks your spirit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it really, honestly, it's,
Yeah. It wears away at your self-confidence and your worth. You feel
yeah,
worthless.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
bad.
It's a serious thing, and it's something that we all need to understand, and we all need
Mm-hmm.
to be understanding of not being that person who's overcritical or
Right.
degrading or belittling or criticizing, and understand that whether we're talking to friends or children or adults or coworkers, what we say matters, and it absolutely affects everybody. So,
Have you ever seen that an example with, I guess, if you're trying to teach your children that your words matter, where you squeeze everything out of the toothpaste tube, and that is an example of saying something hurtful to someone. Well, you can't take it back. You can't get it back in the tube. So I
yeah,
just remember that analogy from when my kids
yeah,
were little, trying to explain to them, this is what this words hurt, and you can't take them back. You can't put them back in the tube. So think before you say things.
speak. Yeah,
Excuse me.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a really good one. And then two is talking about how emotions outlast the memories that created them. So we take in past emotions and project them onto situations that are in our current lives. We're always going to be controlled by it. Our irrational fears and most severe day to day anxieties can be tracked back to a cause which needs to be addressed to effectively stop the effect. So you have to deal with those feelings and process them and get to a place where they're not causing you to have anxiety. So someone who has anxiety attacks, has not been able to deal with what the emotions are that are causing that.
The
And
emotions linked to the memory, and that's just
yes.
it. So we often struggle as humans in general with the consequences of negative memories so much more than positive memories.
It's true.
And it's science. Like, it's actually
Yes.
like your biology of your body, because when there is a negative emotion that evokes fear, sadness, crying, any of those major emotions, you
Right.
actually ingrain that memory into
Mm-hmm.
your brain.
Mm-hmm.
Where for happiness to evoke that big of a response, it usually has to be
Mm-hmm.
something really big and really huge. And like, little small moments don't make that impact on the physiology of your brain and your neurons like the scary, dark moments.
Yes. Yes.
And so, unfortunately, we do actually fall into the trap of getting stuck in more of the negative emotions than the positive ones
Mm-hmm.
because of that.
I
And
don't
that's just,
like that. I
I
really don't like
know.
that. You could have 10 amazing experiences with a person,
Yeah.
and you have one negative, and that
It
just
clouds the whole
overweighs
thing.
all of it.
The whole relationship can be just
Yes.
destroyed. And it's
Yes.
a person that, it could be a friend back from high school, a good
Right.
girlfriend that you've been hanging out with forever, and you have one really negative experience that just
Right.
really gives you the ick. And you're like, I just can't be around that person
Right.
anymore.
Right.
It's wild, isn't
It
it?
is. I'm glad to hear
Yeah.
it's normal because
And I don't know if there's a way to really
I
get
know.
over that, to be honest with you. Now I feel like I'm going to be diving deep into a little psychology today. Be like,
Yes.
how do you like reprogram your brain with
I
that?
know. I don't
Yeah.
understand how to do that. I
Yeah, it's
don't
a hard
like it
one.
that the negative stands out so much more prevalent than the positives.
Yeah. Now, number three, I'll be honest with you, that one kind of confused me. Creative
Yes.
people are depressed.
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
seeing that.
I'm not either.
Are
I'm a
you?
creative person. I'm a creative person. I guess, you know, the
I
creative
mean,
people are more emotional. They're more in tune to their
yeah,
emotions.
yeah,
So,
I see that. So maybe
and
that's what she
things
means by that.
I think that, when I see things happening to other people, it is depressing. It does make me sad, mostly because there's nothing that I can do about it. And, I have great empathy for people and pets and,
Hmm.
our world. So it is a hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, I'm
But
kind of just skipping mostly over that one. That was the one I
yeah,
was just didn't resonate with. The whole rest of the
yes,
chapter I love, but that one I just didn't resonate with.
yes, agreed.
So, what about four? Fear doesn't mean a desire to escape, it means you're interested. Now, I like this
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Fear has two invisible faces, one that wants to flee and the other one that wants to investigate. It
Mm-hmm.
makes you curious.
Right.
So, believe it or not, she's associating fear with interest. And I really love this because how many times are you like, okay, let's do it something as simple as a roller coaster. Like you're scared of the roller coaster, but you also want to get on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? I can think of so
Yes.
many life experiences where I was like, okay, I really want to go ziplining, but I've watched too many videos on social media and I'm a little scared of it, you know? But at the same
Right.
time, it's something I really want to do. And when it comes to our life, how
Right.
many things that we're scared to do, but yet in the back of our head, our gut is saying this is really, really what you want to do. It's just scary because it's different.
Overcoming fear opens so many opportunities to
Oh
us.
yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
in that situation where I'm trying to think back to, I remember, I've always loved to sing. And years ago, I really wanted to be on the worship team at church, but I was terrified to audition.
Hmm.
But I did it and I overcame that fear and I was on the worship team and I loved it. I love
Oh,
the
I love
opportunity to
that.
do that. So that kind of that's what popped into my mind with this
Yeah.
little paragraph here. So it did open a new experience for me. And um, so overcoming fear can be a really good thing in your life.
Well, yeah. Well, I think about it as public speaking. Like public speaking is like my number one
Yes.
fear. And look
Yes.
at me, it's like literally all I do.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
literally all I do. And yet
Right.
it was my biggest fear as a child. Like I couldn't even do anything. You guys know my history. Like the only class I ever got a bad grade in my entire life was high school speech because I could not speak in front of my peers. Like I
Mm-hmm.
was just like frozen in fear, sweating, full on panic attack. Couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do it. Couldn't do it to save my life. And the woman teaching was always felt sorry for me, but she's like, you have to get over this. Like
Yeah.
you have to be able to speak in front of people. And if she was still alive today, she'd probably be looking at me like,
She's so proud of you. She is
who
so
in the
proud of you.
world are you? Because
Exactly.
now we can't shut you up ever, anywhere. Like that's exactly what
Yes,
she would be saying. And I
exactly.
absolutely love that.
You've come so far. We all have. We
It's
all have continued
crazy.
to grow and become the best version of ourselves at this moment. And we have still so far to go,
Yeah. And the
right?
more you dive into the things that you're most afraid of, the things that you really want, but you're absolutely petrified to do, the more you push yourself in that
Hmm.
direction, the happier you will get because it literally is like your heart's greatest desire. It really is.
Hmm.
I
I
do
agree.
believe that.
I
Yeah.
agree. Number five,
Hmm.
feelings other than happiness are not marks of failure. Health is having a spectrum of emotions. So negative emotions are good for us. Why? Because if we don't have negative emotions, how do we know when we at the opposite? You have to
Well,
feel the happiness.
yeah, then
Yeah.
we just a blunt affect does nothing for
Right.
anybody.
Right.
I love the line she uses. If you only experience happiness or only one emotion of any kind, that's just mental illness. Like
Yes.
if you're only happy or only
Yes.
sad or only, and that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like we
Right.
all have good days and bad days and we
Right.
all have to process those things. And if you're just completely numb to everything and only feeling one emotion, something's
Right.
actually wrong.
Right. You're not
Yeah.
supposed to be happy all the time. Listen to what your body is telling you. Negative emotions are a signal that something isn't right. That's listening to our intuition,
And
listening
that's
to your
hard.
gut. It
Now, I think
is.
it's hard sometimes because you see social media and so many people are like positive, 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 positive. But you have to remember, even when you're seeing that from me and Tanya, Some days we're putting out that positive inspiration and motivation to
Hmm.
inspire ourselves.
Yes.
Like, because we're needing that pep talk today, because we're needing that inspiration today, because we're needing to listen to the words of, hey, I need to step it up. I need to get my butt up and get moving today.
Right.
And that's the truth. And we have to remember that for everybody. When we see these lives on social media that seem perfect or seem happy all the time, sometimes they're putting things out there to inspire themselves. Hey, I want to
Yep.
feel better. I want to feel good. And I remember how wonderful it was on the beach. And I'm putting old videos of me on the beach
Right.
from 6 months ago up because I want that
It should
feeling again.
happen. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So just remember
Reliving
that.
that.
Yeah. Everybody goes through
Yes.
the emotions. And just remember, everybody's trying to get to best place they can every day.
That's right. This number 6 was interesting with the
Mhm.
Columbia University study.
Yeah. Well, I'm always a study nerd. I'm like,
I
ooh, a
know.
study. Ooh, what did the study say? I'm
Right.
all about it. So, emotions can predict the future, or in other words, gut feelings are real. And I
So
absolutely love
true.
that. Study at Columbia essentially proved that people who trust their emotions can predict the future outcome. So, basically, they start tapping into that gut feeling. Should
Hmm.
I do this or should I not? And it ends up making them, I mean, honestly, they get the best possible outcome out of it, right?
Which is
Because they're,
why we need to keep our gut as healthy as possible because that's our second brain, right?
yep,
This all
absolutely.
floats together.
Yep, absolutely. Your physical and your mental health,
Right.
100%.
Speaking of
100%.
gut, speaking of Alaska, I wanted to tell you and everyone that on the trip, I still followed my health protocol while we were away. I did indulge in a few things here and there that I don't normally
Yeah,
eat, but I did not gain a single pound.
good
What
for
a wonderful
you.
thing. What a wonderful thing to be able to go on vacation, enjoy yourself, and
Yeah.
yet have that metabolic flexibility to
And
stay.
how many people say when they get on a cruise, they gain 10 pounds
Yes.
every single time? How many
Well,
times have you
yes,
heard that?
if you're constantly eating and oh, I mean, it was hard for me because, you know, we did eat 3 meals a day while we were on there, but oh my gosh, I was just I'm so sick of food now. I'm so glad to be back to
You're like,
my
I'm going to come home and
routine.
do a 72-hour
Yes, I
fast.
can't wait.
I know.
I'd eat a little, but still, I just eating 3 times a day, it's just exhausting to me. I don't want to do it.
I know, I'm the
Too
same
much.
way. So I follow Dr. Mindy Pelt's cycling to eat like a girl.
Yes.
And so 10 days out of the month, I got to eat 3 meals a day. And let me tell you, I'm like,
No, sick of
now what do I
it.
got to eat?
Right.
And I'm like, how weird is this? Is that I went from a person who ate every 2 hours,
Right.
constantly snacking on literally eating what would be considered a mini meal every 2 hours,
Right.
plus chewing on candy and everything in between, sucking down energy drinks. I to the point where I'm just like,
Completely
ugh,
different. I
three
know.
meals a day?
It's
Who's
so
got
much work.
time for that?
Right. Right.
Like,
It's
I,
freedom. It's freedom. I
yeah,
love the freedom. I
absolutely.
love it.
I mean, I love it for both of us.
Me
So,
too. Me too.
all right. So, number 7, I really like
Okay.
this one.
You
So we
did.
can, yeah,
Okay.
so we can relive social pain more than we can physical pain, which is another reason why some researchers believe that it is in sense more damaging social pain. So, being made fun of as a kid in grade
Yeah,
school can scar you more than breaking your
it's
leg on the
true.
monkey bars. Think about
It's
it.
true.
The emotional pain is so much more scarring than the physical
Goes back
pain.
to number one. This is the same thing as number one, where
Yeah.
emotional abuse is worse than physical abuse at times,
Yep.
isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. And our survival, our fight or flight, um, literally has more of an impactful, even though falling or like, say falling off the monkey bars as a kid and breaking your leg would be
Hmm.
very traumatizing and emotionally like, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I mean, my daughter broke her leg on a trampoline.
Oh,
Okay. And then for like 2 years, she was scared of jumping, scared of
I
a
would.
trampoline, scared of all of those things. But let me tell you, if you ask her what's the thing you're most afraid of, it's not a trampoline. It's not breaking her leg. Like it's like that emotion, that experience is already over it. Like she's done it, been there, done that.
Hmm.
And I mean, it didn't scar her or traumatize her at
Good.
all.
That's good.
So, I mean, but the emotional stuff. The emotional stuff. If you ask her, what upsets her the most, and she'll tell you, it's like when someone makes fun of me at school.
Yep. That
And
that hurts worse.
it always is. It's the social
Mm-hmm.
pain
Right. So
is
true.
is way more than an actual physical pain. So it's just we got to remember that as humans, we just have to be better people. We have to treat
Yes.
people with
Be
more respect,
kind.
and
Be
it's just
kind.
it's really not that hard to be kind. And the old saying, as if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all.
Right?
Like that was something my grandma always said, and I remember that,
Yes.
and I'm like, you know what? It's like we all needed
Live
as a
by
bumper
that.
sticker
Yes.
just up on
Yes.
everywhere we go, because there's
Be
so many people who
kind.
just can't do it, and I don't know
Yeah.
why.
I don't
Yeah.
either. All right, number 8, stress may just be the most dangerous emotion, and yet it goes unaddressed more often than other feelings. Relaxing isn't something you should do to pamper yourself. It's essential,
Yep.
which I know you and I have a hard time with that. Stress debilitates every part of you, and it's in one way or another interconnected with the top causes of death around the world: accidents, cancer, heart disease, suicide, etc.
Yes.
So
I
we
saw
have to relax.
I this is the whole I highlighted the
The whole thing.
whole every word,
Yeah, I did
girl,
that too.
because I resonate on this
Yes.
110%. In fact, scrolling on social media this morning, as we all do, I found an interesting article from a cardiologist, and he was trying to explain. He's a cardiologist, and he says, when I retired from cardiology, I tried to explain to people cholesterol is not causing heart attacks. That's
Right.
total crap. Seed oils cause more damage to the arteries than fat. Sugar is causing the problem, not the cholesterol laden food. Stop looking at your cholesterol. And stress will cause you a heart attack before any of the other items. Stress is number one. Stress. And we are living in the most stressful times in the most stressful nation. And
That's so true.
we don't pay that much attention. Like, we don't give it the attention that it really truly
Right.
deserves. And we need to get up every single morning with stress mitigation. We need to be putting it into our everyday routine, not waiting until our cortisol spiked to the roof and we've gained 50 pounds and we've had a heart attack to start thinking, oh, I need to start worrying about, taking some of the stress out of my life. No, needs to
Oh,
be an everyday, schedule it in. This is part
mhm.
of your health routine.
Right. It has to be.
100%.
It has to
Yeah.
be. And
Yeah.
I literally have to coach myself to relax and say, Tanya, it's okay. You can sit down and you can relax for a little bit because I'm
You know what?
so driven. Go, go,
So am
go,
I. So
go.
am I. It's a problem. It's a
So,
woman thing. We're multitaskers.
yes.
We're after it. We want to check every box, knock everything off the list. It's like we're
Right.
innately born that way.
Yep.
And we need someone in our lives to just sit us down. Now, I read another interesting article. I was into the articles this morning,
You
and there
were.
was a gentleman talking about a scientist, and I can't remember. I'm going to have to go look it up now. And he was discussing a study. And he said, honestly, to relax, what most Americans need to do is so simple, is to just literally sit for 20 minutes.
Wow. How easy is that?
Like, not move. You can sit, you can stand, you can lay down. It doesn't matter what you do, but
Don't
do
look at your
not move
phone
your body for 20 minutes.
and don't
Don't
look at your
talk to
phone.
anybody, not listening to music, not going for a walk. No, you literally just be still for 20 minutes. Just
That sounds
listen to your
amazing.
own breathing. Let
Mm-hmm.
every voice in your head, although the self-talk that you have going on, just kind of evaporate and
Mm-hmm.
move away. Listen to whatever's going on in your environment and not move your body. Like, just stop moving. And for
Wow.
20 minutes, set a timer for 20 minutes and do absolutely nothing.
I would doze off, I think, which would be
Right?
great for me. It would be great. A little tiny siesta.
Yeah. Well, they say, like,
Refreshment.
I think the science behind it is you should only nap for 22 minutes. Not
Okay.
20, not 25. It's like the 22 to 23-minute mark. Right in there is the perfect amount to give your brain a rest, relax you, detox you, but not put you in a sleepy state so that you
Right.
can't wake back up and keep moving. Which
Right.
makes perfect sense with this gentleman was talking about with science, is our body needs 20 minutes of nothing. And he's like, the best thing I ever did for my own physical and mental health was do absolutely nothing for 20 minutes a day.
Wow.
And he's like, I just go outside and I stand there for 20 minutes and do literally nothing.
Wow. I'm going to try that.
Think about how hard that is though,
Yes. That
Tanya.
20
You
minutes. That's
go in the
hard to
backyard.
stand
Yeah,
there.
to go in the backyard and you're like, you stand there and you start looking around and you're like, I need to mow. Hmm,
Yes.
I need to pull some weeds. Is
Exactly.
that
All
trash
these
over there
things.
in the yard? That's what happens to our
Exactly.
brains. We can't just, and you have to
Yes.
be like, nope, I'm just going to sit here for 20 minutes and not move.
Can you
It's
close your
harder
eyes?
than you think.
I'd have to close my eyes.
Yeah, I think so
So I
too.
can't. Yeah.
I would think I would have to distract like what the look of everything going around because I think that would lead me into, oh, I need to go do this and this needs to
Right.
happen and what's going on. And I think it would distract me. I would have too many squirrel moments there
Uh-huh.
to sit still. Um, and I think it would be better too to use your other senses and just kind of, especially if you did it like barefoot grounding,
Yes.
stand
That's
in the
so good.
grass,
That's so good.
feel the environment with your feet, ground yourself a little bit. Girl, this is like a challenge we need to take on.
It is. We need to start
Can I
doing
just
this.
tell you? What's this? Me and Tanya are just going to add stuff to everybody's bucket list today. This is all the things we need to do, people. Let's get after it.
Right. 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's just 20 minutes, right?
Yes. Well, number 9, I have it highlighted and starred. Social media is making us more emotionally disconnected. That is
Yes.
the truth.
Well, we
That
need
is the
that 20
truth.
minutes of no phone. During that 20 minutes, your phone is not allowed to be in your back pocket. It's not to be allowed to be someplace where you can see it going ping, 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 and the lights
Right.
going off, making you
Right.
distracted and making you think about what's going on over there. Um, yeah.
And we as humans require intimacy to survive. So it's becoming more and more detrimental to our
Well, we all
life.
know you get that
We all
dopamine
know
hit
it. Yes.
every single time you scroll on something and something intrigues you,
Yes.
is interesting, you want to save it or any of those things. That's a little dopamine response to the brain and dopamine's highly addictive. So,
Yes.
and
Enough
then
said
let's
on that.
see. Number 10. You cannot selectively numb emotion. I think this is really a very good
Yes.
lesson. When we numb hard feelings, we also numb joy and gratitude and happiness.
Hmm.
The truth is, it's healthier to experience everything, the good and the bad, because once you're just numb, you don't get to feel the good stuff either.
Exactly. That
It's
is
so
the
true.
truth. That is so true.
So true. So, Tanya, for you and what you have going on, I think you need more bone broth in your life.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Coming back from the flu, that's the number one thing I
Yes.
do is electrolytes and bone broth. The electrolyte
Yes.
solutions can be hard because they're often flavored, and so it's a little hard at first. You might want to do just a little salt in your water, but um, bone broth definitely my
Sounds good.
go-to to
Sounds
feeling
good.
better. I
My
hope you.
daughter-in-law brought me some chicken noodle soup.
Yes,
Homemade.
all the good
So have
things.
some of that. And as of tomorrow, it'll be 2 weeks since I've seen my grandkids. So
Oh
I
wow,
know grandma's not happy.
you got to get better so you can get
Yes.
over
I'm
there.
gonna get
Yeah.
better. I'm hoping, I mean, I feel so much better today. I just have it, in my sinuses. So,
Well,
but
don't forget, Grandma can FaceTime too.
yes, oh, definitely.
Yeah, you can enjoy those adventures as well, although
Yes.
it's much more fun when you get the cuddles.
Yes.
So,
All
I admit.
snuggles. All right. So
Yes.
next week we are
Oh, yeah.
covering chapter 19, the little things you don't realize are affecting how you feel about your body. Ooh,
Ooh, that
that's going to
should
be
be,
a really good one, I think.
yeah, that will
Ooh,
be a really
things we
good
don't.
one.
This book just goes on and on.
I love it. I
I love it
honestly love
too.
it. Honestly love it. I love the way she writes and that it provokes me sometimes because
Yes.
I hate the way like I love her message and then sometimes I hate the way she brings it across, but it almost like it evokes it in a way that makes me really think about it.
Right.
And then when she's talking about in the chapter how you can't let other people affect you and you can't and I'm just like, oh, the girl's
Yes.
trying to make me angry and then trying to tell me don't be angry at the same
Right.
time. How dare
Right.
she? And I need to let it go. Oh my gosh, maybe this is the whole lesson.
Exactly. Well, and
I
I
love
think we
it.
should we should do the 20-minute relaxation. Let's try to do that every
Yes.
day between now and next week. See how it goes.
Agreed. In fact, I think I'm going to do my 20 minutes right now. I mean, if I'm 5 minutes late to work, they'll survive.
That's fine. Yes. I'll call your boss if you need me to. We had an important
This
mission.
is a science experiment. We don't have time,
Yes.
sir. We do not
Yes.
have time.
Well,
So
it
it was
was a
great.
pleasure as always.
Yes.
And I will see you next week.
Yeah. And hopefully you'll be on the mend because we can't
Yes.
wait to see more stuff from you because I'm guessing you have even more to put out. 'Cause it's just the
Yes.
videos and everything were just beautiful. And then Thursday, as in tomorrow night, I'm going to try to do a restream live on my business page talking all about menopause because it's been a while
Oh,
since I dove deep into my own story and talked about it. So anybody who wants to
wonderful.
join us, please do.
That'll be great.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll see you
All right.
next Wednesday, same time, same place.